Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. If you're serious about production, music production that is, you're in for a treat. Today, I'm going to show you how to transform your mixes and masters using IK Multimedia T-Rex 5. And guess what? This powerhouse bundle has 53 audio processors and it's only $49. So stick around because this video is going to elevate your production game to the next level. All right, let's dive in. All right, so before we jump into the hands-on tutorial, let me give you a quick overview of what makes T-Rex 5 so special. T-Rex 5 is packed with an incredible suite of processors, from EQs and compressors to reverbs and limiters. This bundle has everything in it to craft a professional mix and master. Plus, it's super user-friendly, making it perfect for beginners and seasoned producers like me. Well, I'm an OG. I've been around for a minute. Alright, let's get to the fun part. Make your music sound amazing. Okay, I'm going to walk you through a real world example mixing and mastering a track using T-Rex 5. So by the end of this video, you'll see why this $49 investment is a game changer. Alright, let's go. We got the vocals all set up here. Let me make it a little bit bigger so you can see what we're working with. Just listen.
Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you were gonna stay.
I know you heard that on the stay. Stay right here.
We're gonna stay.
All right, so let's play it against the music so you can hear it.
Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you were gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything. Why did you do it?
Okay, so now let's pull up the de-esser because we got to clean that up. All right, we're gonna run it through and you will see it not do anything. I'm gonna bypass it.
Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you were gonna stay.
Okay. All right, so the problem spots to my ears are in about 4,000 all the way up. So we're gonna dial in 4,000. That's 4,000 hertz or 4 kilohertz. We're gonna come back over here and drop this down by roughly negative 32 decibels. Might be a little bit too much, but I'll always be around about negative 30 and negative 32. All right, and then this right here, we'll dial this all the way down to about 204-ish. There you go. Haha, we got it right. All right, so I'm going to bypass, I'm going to play, and then I'm going to punch it in. You'll hear the difference. All right, so let's go.
Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you were gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything. Why did you do it?
All right, I know you heard that because what we set the threshold to get the harsh S sounds, and then we adjusted the frequency to target the sibilance range. Notice the difference in the vocal clarity. $49 can change your entire mix profile. Here we go again. All right, so we're going to use the optic compressor. The optic compressor is great actually for adding warmth and smoothness. Okay, so we're going to use this on an instrument. It's kind of like a guitar type sound. So listen, this is without. Basically, I set the threshold for gentle compression, and then I adjusted the attack and release to retain the natural dynamics. Next, we have the White 2A leveling amplifier. It's perfect for leveling out vocals or a bass track. I'm going to use it on vocals. It's a limiter and a compressor. So play.
Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay.
All right, so if you look at the meter, your trick here for perfect compression or vocal compression, or generally, you want between 2 to 4 decibel of peak reduction. All right, so I'll play it again. You watch this, just keep your eye on this. So it's not going to go past 5. It's probably going to end up right about there, right there. So I'll keep my cursor right there.
Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay.
It sounds warmer, it's not loud, and it's controlled. So there you have it. And let's move on to the next part. Oh, actually, let's play it against the track so we know what we're getting we're getting the job.
Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything. Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything.
The White 2A leveling compressor brings the vocal forward without sounding squashed, and it sounds a whole lot warmer. All right, let's move on to the next step, which will be the classic EQ. Now this one's going to be magical. You're going to be like, what just happened?
Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything.
Okay, so I know you hear the boxiness. There's that sound when she goes low, right? Because she was kind of close to the mic. Bypass.
Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay.
All right, with the classic EQ, this will be your go-to for shaping the tone of individual tracks. Okay, next we got some now let's add some space with the CSR Hall Reverb. Reverb adds depth and dimensionality to your mix. We'll apply it to the vocals again so that you can see how it's going to help you make the vocals sit in the track. All right, so for this one right here, we're going to go to insert, and then we're going to scroll down and then grab, let's say, the vocal Bright Hall.
Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything. Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything. Why did you do it?
Okay, let's play it against the track. Make sure we're on the right track. Haha, get it?
Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything. Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything.
You heard how it sat nicely in the track. Obviously, it's not the final mix, but you can get an idea of how it's going to help you propel your mix to the next level. We're talking like pro status. All right, let's move on to the next one, to the next plugin. All right, so the next one up is the space delay. We're going to add some creative effects with the space delay. And this is perfect for adding character to any track. So we'll use it on the vocals just to, take it to that next level. That's where, let's just keep going.
Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything. Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything.
All right, so you heard that because we adjusted the delay time, the feedback for a lush echo effect. So listen to, you heard how we added movement and interest to the vocals. So we're gonna go from here and we're gonna go to the master bus then. All right. Actually, hold on. Let me adjust the vocals, the level, so it sits in the track a little bit better.
Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it?
All right, that's done. Okay, so now let's go to the master bus. So for the master bus, I am using the T-Rex bus compressor, as you can see. All right, so I've already cheated and I have the glue as my preset.
Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything. Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything. Why did you do it?
All right, so with this right here, what we've done is that first of all, it's the bus compressor, and this is perfect for adding glue to your mix, and it makes everything sound cohesive. Finally, we've come to the last plugin for this tutorial. It's called the T-Rex One. It's an all-in-one processor that adds a final polish to your mix. We're going to start it from a blank slate, and we're going to tweak the EQ, the compression, and the saturation to taste. And then you're going to hear how it's going to enhance the entire sound of the mix. By the way, if you have your speakers up loud, you need to turn it down now.
Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything. Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything. Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything. Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything. Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything. Why did you do it? You ruined everything. You knew all along you weren't gonna stay. How did you do it? Gave you everything. What?
So there you have it. With IK Multimedia's T-Rex 5, you can achieve a professional polished mix and master for just $49. This is mind-boggling. $49 for 53 plugins. This is nuts. It's an essential toolkit for any producer. All right, well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Let's talk. Let's chat. Send me your mixes. Let me hear what you've done with the T-Rex if you decide to buy it. Now remember, I'm not getting paid for this because I only have, like 10 subscribers. This is just so that I can build my following. I want a family of people to work with, chat with, and let's go, right? Get me to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Let's do it in 6 months. Tell everybody you know. All right, well, thank you. My name's Luigi the Genie, and I'm out.